So density training is something that became popular when Charles Staley put out a program called escalating density training. And really when we talk about training density, we're talking about the amount of work that you're doing in a given time period. So that's what training density is, the amount of work that you do in a set duration. So traditionally, in order to increase training density, you had to do one of two things. You had to do more work in the same amount of time, or you had to decrease the amount of time and do the same amount of work. So if you're doing 10 sets of bench presses in a half an hour, you either had to do that same 10 sets in 25 minutes, or you would have that same half hour and try to do more sets. So you're doing one of those two things. Or in very, very extreme cases, if you're extremely fit, you could do more work in less time. So escalating density training was probably the main program that brought density training to the world. And Christian Thibodeau had another great program called Canadian Bear Density Training, something along those lines. So really what we're doing is we're taking the concept of escalating density and applying it to a fat loss protocol. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to go through a circuit of those same 3 exercises. And instead this time, so you're going to do as many push-ups as you can in 30 seconds. And then I'm going to let you rest 10 seconds. Then we're going to do the goblet squats. You're going to get as many as you can in 30 seconds. Then you rest 10 more seconds. And then from there, we'll go to the body weight reverse lunges and as many as you can. So I want you to keep a catalog mentally of how many reps you do. And then when we come back to it the next time, you're going to actually increase the weight on some of the, you know what, let's do 3 new exercises. We'll do an overhead press, we'll do the goblet squat again, and then we'll do reverse lunges with weight. So you're going to figure out how many reps you did on each of those exercises, and then you're going to increase the weight the second set and try to beat that number of reps. So what you see is a phenomenon called neurological junction that's actually going to kick in. You're actually going to be able to do more weight in the same amount of time. It's actually a really interesting phenomenon that happens.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's start with the overhead press.
Let's pitter patter. Let's get at her.
I'll do 15.
30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds. So it's at this time, we're going back to a regular cadence. You don't have to worry too much about going super slow. Just the normal speed that you would go, okay? So let's go in 2, 1, go.
This is serious.
That's 10 seconds in. You still have 20 to go. So you're at about 12 reps there.
12 now.
Good. Keep it counting, because again, you're going to need that. So again, this isn't for building muscle. We're 20 seconds in. This is a fat loss protocol, so you're going to wind up doing a lot of reps. And 30 seconds is a long time for this exercise. Keep that in mind. Good. And
25.
stop. You have 10 seconds to rep. How many did you get?
25.
They have the same.
All right, you both got 25. So you got 25 reps in 30 seconds. That's obviously very, very high volume.
Good, yeah.
So now keep that dumbbell for the squat. Just so you can do the same one. And now we are going in about 5 seconds, just so I'm on an even number with my timing. I don't have to remember too much. All right, go. So now just keep it count. Let's go a little bit deeper on the squat though. So what you're going to normally see then is, again, you can actually do more reps in that same amount of time. So what we can do is, in the beginning, we do use very light weights here. Just what your form is starting to degrade there. Keep your back a little bit straighter. We do use very, very light weights here. We're 20 seconds in. You have 10 to go. But normally, as we get more advanced in the program, you use heavier weights, so you actually get less reps in that same period of time. And stop. Good. How many did you get?
20.
You both got 20 and 25. That's really interesting.
Burn off.
Okay, so now just grab that other dumbbell, grab the other 20, and go into alternating reverse lunges.
Burn off those pina coladas you've been having there, Scotty.
Ice cream.
And they,
and the $16 chocolate cake.
Ice cream and
So yeah, it's good. You're going to go alternating reverse lunges, and we're going to go in 10 seconds. Catch your breath, and then after that, we're going to give you a 30-second rest, and then you're going to do that whole circuit again. And let's go in now. Good. Alternating reverse lunges. Nice, even cadence. You're just going to remember how many you did. So again, we're just doing this for 30 seconds. In the program itself, a lot of these workouts are a little bit more structured, so there are different rest periods based on, you know, the order of the exercise, things of that nature. So that's really important to keep in mind as well. This, we're just creating sort of basic protocol based on the things that we do in final phase fat loss.
And I just did the lactic.
And yeah, exactly. You don't normally do the both. Good. Stop. How many did you get?
14.
You got 14 total?
I lost count, but roughly around that too.
All right, roughly around that. All right, so now, you know what? We'll give you guys a full 1 minute rest, 60 seconds of rest, and then what we're going to do is actually increase the weights, and you're going to try and beat that number of reps. So you're actually going to see, in most cases, on 2 out of the 3 exercises, people can actually beat that number.
Increase the weight?
You're going to increase the weight
And
and
do
try to do
more
more reps.
reps.
And do more reps.
So if we did 25, our goal is
You're going to do at least 25. You want to get 26 or more. Right.
We gotta,
So it's hard. Yeah.
you wanna use this?
What is that one?
20.
So yeah, now this would represent a big increase because we don't have like a lot in the way of weights there. At my facility, the weights go up in two
We'll
and a half.
just straight weights? We'll go down on the.
Alright.
Just kidding.
Alright, so you have 15 more seconds of rest. Okay, so Arnel, for the overhead press, you're using the 20s. Scott, you're going to go up to the 25s.
Come on.
So again, it's 30 seconds. So now the idea is to try. Now you guys both got 25, so it's 26 or more. All right.
Well, that's like as
Okay.
many. That's
So
how many
if
you
you start
got.
getting tired, turn it into a push press. Use a little body English. All right. Let your form degrade. The idea here is to burn as many calories as possible. And the great thing about density training is that not only is it great for producing some growth hormone, you also produce a lot of testosterone and something called mechanogrowth factor when you increase your work capacity. And that is another compound you're going to hear a lot in the sports world this year. It's something that is undetectable when taken illicitly, and it's something that a lot of the athletes are taking. So you're going to hear a lot about mechanogrowth factor this year. All right, so let's do this, boys. I let you rest too much.
All right, 26.
All right, 26 or better.
Come on, guys.
And go.
I thought you guys said you wanted to get in shape.
3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7.
Arnel, you got to burn off those strawberry daiquiris, man.
Good, you're 10 seconds in. I was kidding, you're actually 15 seconds.
Look at these guys. These guys are savages.
Scott, what are you at?
20.
Good. You have 5 seconds.
6, 7.
Stop. Okay. How many you get?
27?
You got 20. You're right. So now, you see, it's a really interesting phenomenon that happens. Both of them actually got 2 more reps in the same amount of time. All right, so now we're going to go into the goblet squats. Once again, we're going to be doing 30 seconds. This time, again, you both have heavier weight. And last time, you guys got 20 reps each in that same 30 seconds. So now, we're just trying to get 21 or more. Okay?
I thought you did 40, I did 20. Right?
40? No. In 30
Alright.
seconds?
We're starting in
Bad
3,
I know.
2,
Funny guy.
1, go. Good. And again, you have 30 seconds, and the goal is to beat the number of previously completed reps in that same 30-second period, increasing training density. Over time, this is going to increase your work capacity, increase your strength endurance, and that will also have carryover to some other stuff. So we have 10 seconds to go. Good. Nice pacing. Good. Like where you're at.
Good. Keep that chest out,
And
Scotty. Chest.
3,
Nice, guys. Chest out.
2,
Head up.
Done.
Nice, guys.
Yeah.
25, 25.
All right, so now they both, think about that. Think about what actually just happened. All right, that is an increase of 20% in work and an increase in 5 pounds in weight, whatever that works out to be in terms of percentages for those weights. So think about the total amount of work you did in that time period. Think about how many pounds you lifted in the first set, in all of those reps, and how many you just lifted. It's a tremendous increase in training density. You've done so much more work in that same time period. And that's the beauty of density training. Again, increase in work capacity. Over time, using this training method, what's going to happen is that you'll be able to train longer and harder. So this is a really, really cool thing to do. And it's probably the single best fat loss modality that I like to use,
Not too
mainly
bad, right?
because
Not too bad, huh?
it is so challenge-based. All you have to do is beat yourself.
Yeah.
And that's probably the coolest thing about it. And you see,
Smart
again,
programming, yeah.
yeah, it's really, really cool stuff.
And it's fun, too.
Yeah, and it is fun. It's
It makes it a lot more fun than.
yeah, a lot more challenging.
Yeah.
So you see again, two fitness pros, guys in really, really good
Yeah.
shape. Scott did pretty much a whole workout here.
That was
So,
excellent.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really intense stuff. How do you feel?
Good. Want to do our lunges?
Yeah, let's go into the lunges now. Now that you've
Scotty's in the zone. Scotty's in the zone.
All right. So again, now we have 30 seconds for lunges. We're gonna do it in 5 seconds, just so I'm on an even number. And go.
We got to beat
We
14.
got a 14 here.
Good. Chest up, guys. Head up. Yeah, make sure you keep those knees above the ankles.
Good. Nice
Good.
work so far. 10 seconds in. Oh
Good.
no, that's great pacing.
Good.
Good.
Notice how their knees are going down to the floor. They're kissing the floor with the knees. That's full range of motion. That's how you get your glutes
Scott,
working.
performance perfect. Good.
Good, guys.
And you have about 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Good.
Good. Multiple angles there.
2, and done. Good.
Good. John.
So you got 20. Okay, so now again that we see once more, they've done more work in that same time period.